Yo, baby, how are you? Happy Tuesday. Hold on, let me fix this a little bit. Let me fix this just a little bit. Is that better? That is somewhat better. My heart starts missing a beat every time. Cheers, baby. How are you? Welcome to the green room. I don't know about you, but it is 9:20, and I am just as thirsty as you are. How do you know I'm thirsty? How do you know I'm thirsty? I know. I know. I've always known. I've always known. Look what beautiful. Look what beautiful beer we got over here, brother. This is an absolute best, and I am going to enjoy every single ounce of this can. You have no idea. I took a shower and I have been thinking of how delicious this beer gets when it's real cold. And I have been excited all this time. Beautiful. I don't know why I did that. Baby sips. It just goes down so smooth. You can feel the crisp and the coldness of the beer. It is so delicious. That is, brother. That is so freaking good. Have you guys had an 805? 805 on ice. Listen, I have to tell you, there is absolutely no freaking beer that its flavor doesn't, its product, right? Its product doesn't give you its best flavor when it's at the right temperature. If that beer is at the right temperature, let the music play. We got the right beer and the right music. Jesus, we are having a great Tuesday. So far, so good. How you like them apples? Delicious. I make beer disappear. I don't know what your superpower is. This is such delicious, delicious, delicious beer. Cheers. Happy Tuesday. We've been doing 4 miles a day. Today we did another 4 miles. The month of May is going to be nonstop. We are actually till the 17th, we're doing nonstop to the 17th, 4 miles a day. it's so delicious, bro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the month of May, look, I have been doing broadcasts without expecting anything in return because I just like doing this for my well-being, right? Mental, right? We have to be right in our fucking head every day, all day, or else we end up doing shit that like other people do, like berating other people, having a bad day, screaming at people, road rage. Who the fuck knows? Coming up with plans in your head to hurt other people. So I mean, I've never been that guy, but I'm just saying, there's some things that we should all focus on and do certain things so we take our mind off of doing, you know, other shit or bad shit. This has helped me keep myself on track. Not because I had bad thoughts, but because I know there's people out there going through situations where they think they're the only ones that have problems, but it's all of us, right, Daniel? Daniel says, "Any news from the legal beagle?" Absolutely not. The legal beagle is news. That's I, brother. You know what? We we all go through trials and tribulations. I think our good friend Johnny, from a young age, his spectrum is completely different. Doug's kid is autistic, so but he's not full. I don't know. They call it a spectrum, right? They call it a spectrum. They call it. So I am pretty sure he falls into that category because he's very, very, very weird at doing certain things that I wouldn't call that OCD. I wouldn't call that HDHD. I would call that autistic. Right. Right. He's functional, right? He can drive. He can do all that. He can communicate. But there's certain behavioral patterns that for some reason he either cocoons himself to protect himself, but he doesn't know he's hurting himself more. But I'm going to tell you this, Daniel. I think at some point we are all part of that spectrum, but some of us have the mental capacity to overcome certain things, right? Like patterns, like ADHD, OCD. There's certain things that I want to do, but I know it's not me wanting to do that, right? You know how stepping on the cracks, there's certain things that your body says, I don't want to fucking do that because it makes me feel like, ah. But no, I get over it. But you know when I do it the most when I'm jogging, but just because I want to do my foot patterns, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, like I'm doing drills. But at the same time, I'm thinking, I just missed every fucking crack. And then I go back and I step on the crack because it's not fucking me. It's like, no, that's not what I wanted to do. So it's like I correct myself from the shit that I just did. I'm like, no, dude, don't fucking like my in my head. I'm like, don't fucking do that, right? Don't break the pattern because that's not you. You've been breaking the pattern all this time. And I think we all catch ourselves doing certain things but it's us. It's our world. It's maybe it's our imagination, but it's our reality. Nobody is living through us than us, right? Unless you see me doing something that you may say, but he didn't do that last time. Right? But then when you see people doing repetitive, right, repetitive shit, you're like, oh, okay, now I know how he thinks. It's a pattern. I When I'm jogging, brother, I can tell you what I like to do is touch every fucking pole, crosswalk. If I miss a crosswalk, I go back. I don't know why. It's a fucking that's my thing. But not because I'm OCD. You know why? Because I want the flow of traffic to go steady and slow. Because if everybody catches that green light, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, when I'm jogging, I'm stopping everybody. Everybody's like, "What the fuck?" I get all these red lights, but you see what I mean? But it's not because I want to do it to me. I need them to go slow because I don't jog on the fucking sidewalk anymore. I jog on the bike path. People have honked at me and said, "Hey, get on the sidewalk." I'm like, "Don't you see my fucking invisible bike, bitch?" And they just keep going. Even the cops have seen me on the fucking bike path. I I'm It's like riding a fucking slow bike. Get the fuck get the fuck away from me. the guy says get on the sidewalk, fatso. I'm like, it's an invisible bike, bitch. Oh man. Look what we got tonight, baby. We got Modelo time. We got we got Modelo time. So Daniel, in all honesty, Johnny's reality, even though we know sometimes he does bad for himself, we try to correct him in the best way possible because he's older than us. We can say, "Hey, dude, why the fuck do you keep acting like a fucking child?" But we are too old to try to change somebody else's behavioral patterns. So, like I've told Doug, I said, Doug, you know what? So sometimes I want to tell him, dude, you're a big fucking child. Get over it. But I can't say that. I don't want to say that because I don't want to be the the guy who hurt somebody's feelings before. Why not try to correct it without hurting anybody's feelings? You know what I mean? And he needs a therapist. By all means. By all means. I'm pretty sure he's had therapists. He used to be the talking therapist. He used to be his own therapist back then. He used to smoke the ganja, brother. He stopped. I don't know 20. I think he says 20, 30 years ago. I think he stopped drinking 16, 17 years ago. Because when I met him, well, when I met his brother used to work in the same company I worked. That's how I met. The legal beagle, JT, and we used to smoke together, brother. Johnny and I, we smoked. I think we smoked the same Marlboro Lights. His brother just drank Heineken. Him and his brother and I, we just drank Heineken. His brother probably as dark as me, or probably darker than me. And he would look at me. He would say, "Hey Oscar, I like you. Smoke Marlboro mediums." Yes, 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 yes. The 550s, I think, right? I forget. It's so fucking long. He says, "Oscar, I like drinking with you." He says, "Because you're a man that drinks like I drink. We're good men, bro. These fucking Mexicans, that's all they fucking drink is that fucking piss water. And I'm like, dude, what does it matter what people drink? Let them fucking be happy with whatever the fuck they drink. Maybe they think you're drinking this shit beer. He says, but yeah, but you wouldn't be drinking shit beer, would you? I said, asshole, that's not what I fucking said. I said maybe that's what they think about you. They're not gonna talk shit about me because you're the one that talks shit about them. So what makes you think they're gonna talk shit about me? He said, no, 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 no. We're drinking the same fucking beer. That means if they think I drink shit, you drink shit. I'm like, you don't get the fucking point. Daniel, I swear by anything holy that I have in my life, I have been trying to find video of those events that I talk about. I know there's a library somewhere. It's not on YouTube, even though YouTube is the biggest fucking library that, people have compilations of old videos and shit like that. I'm pretty sure somebody recorded that particular episode, that session, that I don't know if they call them courses or sessions or kumbaya. I know for a fucking fact that is exactly what he said, and that's exactly what he meant. And I'm pretty sure he sent that clip over to Heineken. He says, "Hey, you watch Heineken, the Heineken market soar for the next 2 weeks because I said this, and this is what I said." And I'm thinking, at the time I was homeless, right? Well, I was home. Well, I had just been finished being homeless, and I was living with my best friend in Burbank. And I'm like, the fuck is this guy talking about? I said, my best friend drinks Coors Light, and I think he's doing well for himself. The beer doesn't make the guy. I've seen millionaires, right? I've seen rich people drink PBRs, Natty Lights. And I'm thinking, this motherfucker just plugged a beer into his. Brother, I kid you not. The way he did his performances was always with the little microphone to the side, right? He wouldn't come out until like 3, 4 minutes later. The DJ, if you ever saw that movie with with I forget the guys, I forget the kid's name. The kid came out in High School Musical, and then he got all buffed out. Then he got all fucking strong. He even made a movie with Robert De Niro. Um, he's like the youngest kid that became all fucking chiseled. So he made the movie of BPMs. Like he put himself. Well, the movie is about him being a DJ, and he would find all these BPM, like beats per minute. So every song in every one of this guy's show is 160 above whatever the fuck. Dun, 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 dun. So he gets people pumped up. Their fucking adrenaline is rushing, so it draws them to do right euphoric shit. He knows how to fucking do them. So then he comes out, yeah, yeah, I want you to be the best you can be. They pay to be their asshole. Whatever the fuck you're telling them, they are going to believe you because you just sold them that ticket to paradise, right? They are there because of you. Imagine it's just a guy, a DJ, and a message. And he does it in the best fucking way, brother. He delivers that fucking message in the best fashionable way. So he gets the teacher says, in a minute we will be seeing T-O-N-Y. Dun, 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 dun. He starts playing all these fucking songs that get super wild up, right? Ta, 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 ta. Everybody gets fucking clapping. Everybody's fucking wild. Everybody's already exuding, right? Triumph, wealth, whatever. Some people have been unemployed for the past 6 months. They're like, you know what? This is my last fucking unemployment check. Fuck it. I'm gonna give it to Tony Robbins because he's gonna give me the best idea on how to become better than I was yesterday, tomorrow, right? Because today I'm here with him. And then he says, I don't want you to be the fucking loser that goes home with Coors Light. I want you to be the champion that takes home the Heineken. And the fucking crowd goes wild. The crowd goes. I thought that was fucking comical as shit, bro. I'm like, did he just fucking plug Heineken? There is no fucking. And everybody's like, yeah. I went home and fucking drank Mickey's. I went home and drank Mickey's. I'm like, these motherfuckers paid to be here. Do you think these motherfuckers are gonna have enough money to go home and drink Heineken? I don't fucking think so. I was smoking and drinking. I was smoking and drinking Mickey's with my coworkers. And like, dude, there's people who fucking actually fall for that shit. It's just like politics, brother. It's just like, look, like everything else, sports, right? This. Imagine if I was into the whole fucking Heineken ordeal. I, I God forbid a man fucking, right? God forbid a man drink whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah, it is the Heineken room, but it's the Heineken memorabilia collection. Do you see what I mean? How trapped I am not. People trap themselves in that situation, right? In their own situation room where that's all they can do, and they can't think otherwise. Like, oh, what? No, fuck, I can't do that. You're like, bro, you can wear the Heineken shirt and drink fucking Modelo. Why not? Show the people that you're loyal to your collection. Heineken is not loyal to me, right? I, I'm loyal to myself because I like the way I feel after I drink so many, you know, Heinekens, and I'm like, you know what? This deserves a collection. I want my collection of what I like to drink. But at the same time, can I appreciate a few beers other than Heineken? Yeah, I can show you I can. So I'm not I'm not that trapped as other people are, right? The whole smoking fucking thing, the whole voting fucking thing, the whole sport fucking thing, right? Oh, my dad taught me to be a fucking Laker fan. I gotta be a Laker fan because I got that you grow up and you're like, so what about the Lakers? Yeah, the Lakers. I'm a Laker fan for life. I've been a Laker fan since my dad took me to my first game. And you never liked any other team? No, my dad is a Laker fan. But same thing with politics. Yeah, Thunder. I gotta go with Thunder, brother. Thunder, Thunder, Thunder. Even though I do like Indiana's energy, but I think Thunder, 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 which has never been, and this time they have reached a level of respect that Indiana once did. They were there and they didn't do it. I think OKC has now reached that limit where they will outshine. Right, and I could have said this long before even Indiana made it. They have made it to the point where they will outshine whoever the fuck makes it. So they will outshine the Pacers. I was rooting for the Pacers because the fucking Knicks. I don't like what's his name, Mister Fucking. I did Cabin Fever. Yeah, I can still see him wearing the fucking suit, orange and uh, Jesus Christ, what the fuck, Spike Lee? Yeah, I no Spike Lee. Fuck Spike Lee. No, Anthony Towns. I got respect for Anthony Towns. I got respect for Jalen Brunson. No, those guys are stars, brother. You have to give it right. See, I cannot. I can't take the shine out of the stars. Towns, Jalen Brunson. I know there's one more that I forget, but Jalen Brunson is dude. He's like my. Remember, I keep talking about him. He's like my size, but he knows exactly how to fucking play. He's exceptional. Is he in the right team? I don't think so. I think he can shine in another team. He doesn't have the right team. I hope he finds the right team, or I hope they get him a better team. Towns belongs there. Towns belongs there. I mean, Jalen Brunson belongs there. Towns belongs there. The other guy, I think there's three powerhouses in that fucking team, but you need more than that to win, right? Okay, see, it's the whole fucking group. I like every single one of them. Just like I like Anthony Edwards, right? But Anthony Edwards is the guy that you want to lead a team, but I don't think he had the right team. You know, that's another thing. Every time he wanted to step up, his team would just not keep up. I can't I can't say he outshines the team. I don't think the team was there, and I don't think the team was ready with him. He reminds me of he reminds me of of Celtics. Why the fuck do I forget the kid's name? Remember, like his knees buckled the first time he made it to the quarterfinals, and they didn't win, and then finally he got his fucking ring. He dunked on LeBron, and I'm like, holy shit, dude, this kid is fucking amazing. He, last year, the Celtics had the better fucking team, the better energy, the better strategy, the better outcome. This year they had the better team. There was lack of energy. The consistency was never there. It was there one game. It was gone. There, gone. It was like what the? Who are you? The Lakers? Who are you, the Lakers? You see what I mean? No, Indiana, OKC, boom, 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 boom. Even the fucking Celtics, they were delivering every fucking game. And then along came a spider and bit them or scared them, and you're like, dude, you're like the best fucking team. The the one under you beat you. Like what? So what got to them? They were too cocky. Is that what it was? I, fuck do I know? This is a rhetorical question. I mean, you saw them play. I saw them play. You're like, why the fuck would you lose a lead? Why? Why? Right? Every game was a big fucking question mark. You're like, dude, you're the best team. Why? 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 So many unanswered questions. But then again, isn't that what sports has become? Now, if you put sports and betting, like I did at the end, I mean, I don't ever put games and betting together, but sometimes I'm like, fuck it. Let's see what we can make of it. And sometimes we do good, and sometimes we just fuck. I don't want to do this again. I had a parlay. There was four games, right? I had three basketball games and two soccer games. Everybody won. Everybody was winning, brother. I even had two Brazilian games. The three basketball games, two Brazilian games, and I think the last one was a basketball game. It was like a $10 parlay to make like 1,000. I don't know, to make like $600. One fucking game left. I get up. I get in. Let me begin. You're drinking Miller, huh? My man. Miller High Life or just Miller Light or Miller Genuine Draft. There's MGD Miller High Life. You know, Daniel, my local 7-Eleven has buy four beers for $10, right? So I get to choose Miller High Life, Coors Light, and I don't know what else. I don't know what else they have the options. I like Coors Light. I think tomorrow we'll choose two High Lifes and two Coors Lights. $10. And these are 24 ounces. These are 24. So imagine buying eight beer for $10. Fuck, that's pretty fucking cheap if you ask me. For California, good to the last drop. These at 7-Eleven, these are 25 ounces. No, 24 ounces. 24 ounces. Yeah, 24 ounces. These are two for $6. A buck 50 a beer. That's pretty fucking good if you ask me. It's dude, you can't beat that price. And then the other ones, this one is 330, and the other one is like 360 because I got a Modelo Negra. So they both come out like to like $7. 360 and no 360 and 340. The Modelo Especial is 340 and the Modelo Negra is 360. You know what? I don't do barbecue seeds. You know why I don't do sunflower seeds anymore? My fucking tongue rips in the middle, bro. Maybe I should get the unsalted ones, and I should just get the flavored ones because I think it's the salted ones that just rips my fucking tongue in half. I love pumpkin seeds. Have you tried pumpkin seeds, brother? Pumpkin seeds, that's a different fucking vibe. Or maybe you think, yeah, this guy's weird. And I've always been the weird guy, bro. I've done the I've done the parakeet seeds. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You can't do that with the fucking pumpkin seeds. Yeah, you can't. Now, let me tell you this. So I used to eat sunflower seeds in school, right? Right? Put it. You would make your little barco de papel, and you would spit the fucking seeds in there, and then you throw it away at the end of the fucking classroom, and go on to the next class. So in ninth grade, I get to go back to Honduras, right? My parents went back to Honduras. So here I am in ninth grade, and I asked one of my my classmates. I said, "Hey, dude, you know, I go to the stores and I can't fucking find sunflower seeds." So my friend says, "What the fuck is that? Sunflower seeds? Semillas de girasol, pendejo. Semillas de girasol." Y me dice, "¿Y que tenés pájaros?" What? So I said, "What? ¿Tenés pericos?" que le quería dar de comer semillas de girasol. And I swear to God, dude, at some point I'm like, is this guy fucking pranking me? Right? Is he being a punk? And I said, you know what, you're right, dude. You probably think I'm fucking pranking you. That's what the fucking feed the birds, right? Pero sin sal. Dice, sí, aquí no, we don't eat that shit. But there was a store. Eventually, I found a liquor store that sold, like American shit, imported shit. Yeah, it was there. It was there. But the salted ones, I hate the fucking salty shit. That rips my fucking tongue in half. But then when you have cigarettes, you don't need fucking sunflower seeds. When you have fuck a sunflower seed when you got cigarettes, baby. I used to be the guy that walked in the fucking 7-Eleven, sunflower seeds. But I like to break. People eat the sunflower seed all together, like crunch, crunch, crunch. I mean, it tastes good. Fiber. I like to rip it in half, break it, find a way. First, you lick it, soak it, softly you break it, and the prize is probably not even half the size of what you just had in your mouth. And you're like, yeah, fuck it. I'm putting a handful, and I'm chewing all these motherfuckers, right? Because you're already drunk. You're like, fuck this whole fucking trying to. You know how people take the cherry stem and with their tongue they can tie it with their right. They use their teeth and ties the stem. I mean, I can do that, but at the same time, you get fucking tired, right? You're like, fuck all this. I'm chewing every single one of these fucking pumpkin seeds, right? Chew, chew, and then you fucking take a big chug of beer, you swallow it. Yeah, we become lazy when we're drunk. You're like, fuck, take me away. Yeah, take me away. Who is cueing his songs? I love it. Dodgers, baby. The Dodgers are fucking tying my fucking. Five to five, bottom of the ninth. Jesus fucking Christ. Right here, look at this. 5 to 5, bottom of the ninth. Who somebody picked the winner? Somebody said Dodgers 80%. I didn't get to vote on that. Ay, ay, ay. Look, Juan Soto used to play for the fucking Dodgers. Oh, so going back to when I told you how much. So I started with telling you that I started doing the broadcast. We've been doing this what for 5 years already, right? Now, let me tell you how much I made in 2022. 2022, I made $50.78. 2023, I did not make shit. Well, 2023, I probably made like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. In 2024, right? That's when I accrued it. We're going to get there, Daniel. We're getting there. Now, imagine this. In 2024, we got paid one time $51.05. We got paid in January 12th, 2024. Now, we are getting better and we are getting, well, all I can say is we're getting better at doing what we're doing because in April 2025, we made $69.07, right? April. April to May, right? April to May, May, which pays out in June 11th, we are going to make $54.80. So that means we have made twice the amount that we made in the past 2 years together, just in this year, and we're only halfway through the year. So at one point, brother, listen, I will tell you this much. I have never once used a writer. I have never once wrote anything down. I have never once given myself notes. Maybe I've written down something that I needed to remember myself to talk about. But you see how I start talking about one thing and then I just fucking go and tell you another story. But it wasn't bullshit. Then I finally remember. Oh, I gotta go back to this because this is what I started. So now this year we are going to make so far, right? We're only in June. Twice as we made for the past 4 years or 2 years or 4 years. And this is only the beginning, brother. This is only the beginning. I don't see anybody out there doing what I do. Talk to people, being real, right? Having a beer. Everybody wants to do the whole. Let me taste the beer. I mean, I want to do that. I want to do that too. Don't get me wrong, right? I like those type of contents. Let me drink a beer. Let me tell you what I taste. Let me tell you what I smell. Yeah, we all want that shit. We all like that shit. And I don't think anybody's light away or shine away. No, keep doing what you're doing, brother. If you're doing it, keep doing it. My thing is this: can I listen to a fucking song? Talk to you about our problems, right? This is a whole fucking different vibe. Now, if I could smoke a cigar here and you can be smoking a cigar over there, imagine we would fucking be cigar buddies. Like, how the fuck did this guy do it? What does he do for a living? He's hated the slim can. But imagine it holds the same fucking amount of beer. And guess what? It takes less time to chill them. Right, Daniel? But everything is a fucking science at the end of the day. Right? At the end of the day, everything is a science. Imagine imagine storing bottles in your fucking fridge rather than storing the 12 slim cans. It's much easier you put them in the fucking freezer, they all fit in front of the ice maker. You're like, they'll be fucking chilled in 30 minutes. Everything changes. Everything is about perspective, right? How easy has life gotten in the past 20 years when it comes to simplicity, the simplicities of life. Fast food, much easier. When you order through an app, you're not actually putting your own order in. There's somebody in the kitchen getting the same fucking type of ticket that they would get from somebody punching in their fucking order. So imagine, now you know who was making the mistake. The guy taking your order made every fucking single mistake. Because I have not received one wrong order ever since I started using the app. And I'm still saving money. If you go to the fucking counter, can I get a Happy Meal? That'll be $12.99 on the app. $7. Thank you very much. And there are no fucking mistakes. If I put no pickles, I don't have any fucking pickles. And it says, sir, you saved $6. Right? It doesn't show you how you saved $6. And I'm like, wait, what if I order inside and put the same fucking order? Can I save money inside? No, it has to be out through your phone. Mm, mm. Now, let me tell you this. Now that I mentioned that, pepperoni sausage, Daniel, did I told you I got that. I remember, you remember I told you I got that pineapple anchovy pizza, right? Remember I told you I got that pizza? Because Mr. What's his name got that? I thought it was sweet and salty. See, I had never had anchovies on pizza before because my brother one time says, "Don't ever get anchovies on pizza." But if you know how to cut them right and cut my life into pieces, this is my last week. But now, when I ordered the pizza that day, and I told Robert, I said, Robert, Elon Musk and Joe Rogan have this podcast, and this is what they're talking about, and this is how they receive their pizza, right? So I showed him how they received the pizza. It was pineapple, and then the slivers of whatever the anchovies, like little fucking gusanos. So he's looking at my video. And he says, "They're fucking crazy. They're fucking crazy." He said, "Oh, these fucking people are crazy." And I said, "Robert, can you do that shit for me? I'm crazy. I want to be crazy today." Ha! Okay, let's go make you a pizza. Because Robert says pizza. Let's make you that pizza, Oscar. And it came out. I tried it. And I'm like, that's not. That is that is wild, bro. It's like salty, but it's sweet. But it's sweet, but it's salty. Like, what the fuck is happening? I I want to do it again. So anchovies when they're cooked are completely different rather than you eating it raw. Because then it tastes like, what does it taste like? Like cod, but así bien salado. But when it's cooked, like the taste, como que se, like it disperses through the bread or the cheese. And I'm salivating when I say this. Pepperoni sausage. You know, my friend who was homeless, right? When I, whenever I order the pizza specials, I tried to get him a pizza, and I asked him one day. I said, hey Andy, what is your favorite pizza? He says, I like pepperoni. He says, I like pineapple and ham. I said, I no fucking way. You like the Hawaiian? Look, the few times that I've taken him a pizza without letting him know that I'm taking a pizza, but when I order pizza, I always ask him, are you going to be here in the next hour or two? He says, yeah, 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 yeah. I may come get some beer and I may have something for you. I said, will you be here? Because I already have a pizza in mind, right? Because I know if I order pepperoni pizza, I can probably eat half of that. If I didn't come back and he's not there, then I get stuck with pizza, you know. So he says, no, no, I'll be here. All right, I'm gonna get you something. So he always thinks it's, I don't know. He probably thinks I'm gonna get him fucking beer. So I show up one time and I give him this fucking pizza. He says, no way, this is my favorite, brother. Every time you see that face on anybody's face, it doesn't matter if you're old, young, right? The appreciation of something that you like, oh my god, you remember what I like. I love that part of life, brother. Right? I There's been a few times that I given him beer, not the whole fucking 30. I know one time I gave him a 30 pack because it was him and the other little buddy that he had, Sebastian. The last time I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll keep 15 and he'll take 15. And I told him, I said, here, bro, I'm drinking the other 15 with you. I'm gonna go live because he follows me he follows me on YouTube and Instagram. So sometimes he pops up on YouTube and he gives me a few messages. He says, hey bro, how you doing? He used to have a car. Now not so much. His parents sold the car. Well, it's a long fucking story. What are we drinking right now? Are we drinking the Modelo Negra or the 805? I will let you decide. Modelo Negra or 805? Anybody? Anybody? Come on, anybody? Modelo Negra or 805? Come on, people. Jesus Christ, it's like fucking pulling teeth over here, dude. It's a simple fucking question. Listen, I am going to tell you right now, if you ever want to make a michelada, if you ever want to make a michelada, make your michelada with Modelo Negra. Otani is up bottom of the fucking 10th. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, of course they walked him. No, he's done. They're done. They're done. They're done. They're done. They are fucking done. Mookie is up. Bye. He is stealing base. I'm telling you right now, he is stealing base. He is stealing base. This is where they don't fucking see it coming. Second, stealing second. Mookie is gonna fucking give him the sign. Steal second. Look for it. Why? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. the dynamic duo at work. I know. I modus operandi. I know that fucking mo, bro. You know what this reminds me of? This color beer reminds me of Newcastle. Doesn't it remind you of Newcastle? Yeah, I mean Newcastle is a little bit lighter, if you will, but still, if you look at it closely, like red. Modelo Negra. If you make a michelada with this, delicioso. I don't like the new micheladas. I don't add the fucking clamato, chamoy, or whatever the. Dude, give me lemon, give me ice, salita. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? Was it V8 or clamato that they used before? In the beginning, they used V8, right? V8, like you were making a Bloody Mary. O sea, un poquito de V8, un, un, un chorrito de salsa perrin, la pimienta, la sal, and I think that was it. El hielo en la cerveza, right? You're staring, you're like, está buena esta mierda. Now it's like chamoy, tajín, no sé qué puta, el vergueo, everything but the fucking visa. There's no passport in there. I'm still gonna get fucking deported, bitch. I don't want that shit. I'm still getting deported. Don't give me that fucking michelada. Mierda. Fuck all that. Who came up with this shit? You know what? The Manuel gave me the best one time. He brought me out a. Actually, no. I apologize. It wasn't a michelada. He brought me out this hamburguesa that I ordered. You know, I said, Don Manuel, no tengo ganas ni de tacos, ni de no sé qué puta, no tengo nada de comer. Quiero una hamburguesa. Dice, mijo, yo se la voy a hacer. So he brought me out this fucking burger, right? And he says, le puse camarones encima de la hamburguesa, and I think he had sauteed onions. And then on top of the burger, he put un, un alfiler lleno, pero de camarones así a la diabla. And I was like, dude, that's a fucking great presentation, dude. Yo, Freeman! Home run, baby. Oh, he hit a fucking what? He hit a double. Freeman. I'm waiting for my brother to come. I'm going in June this month. I'm gonna go see the game with my brother. I'm gonna go to the fucking Dodgers. He hit a double. I know. I He hit a double exactly. And guess who made that run? Otani. If Otani is not fucking stealing a base, he's making that run. I mean, that's not what I said, but I told you he's stealing that base so he can make it home. I am going to go mid level, brother. I got tickets. See, mid level is the actual entrance where you are at that level. Fuck the upper deck and all that shit. I am at bro. I found handicap tickets, right? I found handicap tickets. Like I am right there. Well, the announcers don't sit mid level. What happens is the announcers sit a little bit higher than. I mean, I guess it's mid level, but see, concourse is where the seating. See now they. I mean, they didn't change the seating part of Dodger Stadium, even though they expanded the seating area because the level is still the same. So you come when you arrive, you are the concourse, and then you have T F, right, like it's field, and then bottom deck or some shit like that. Then you have upper deck or lower field. I forget how the fuck it is, but the announcers are right in the middle. Remember the video of what's his name passed away. Um, I don't know why I have Chick Hearn in my fucking head. I know it's not Chick Hearn. It's the other guy. So his deck was right one below where the fucking sun's where the sun sets. Right, that's how high he was. And I'm like, yeah, I don't ever fucking want to sit up there. But that's where you get the best fucking bird's eye view for all the plays. So the announcers are usually top. I mean, court center, but above. I don't ever want to sit there because I don't want to be an announcer, and I hate fucking being up there. I want to be as low as possible, but at the same time able to see the players and the ball moving. But then again, brother, I can tell you, baseball is so fucking boring. Only for the simple fact that it is not a basketball game, right? When basketball games are happening, even though they're taking a break, there's something happening in the middle of the field. Baseball doesn't do that shit. But that's why I think baseball is fucking bleeding boring, you know. But it's not. Who? Remember that movie, Gone in 60 Seconds, where the guy says baseball. He says baseball. So blatant boring. So blatant boring. Baseball is one of those games, brother, that that I think, yeah, there's once in a while you want to go, live a game live, but I don't want to watch every Dodger game live. I would not want to do that unless my company gave me complimentary tickets and parking. Then I would want to go have the most fucking amazing times, right? But parking, getting in, getting out, traffic, brother, it's fucking bleh. You're like, imagine on a fucking Tuesday, imagine a fucking Wednesday, imagine a fucking Thursday. Now you gotta go back to work on Friday. You're like, bro, you should have just fucking give me the day off. Because I mean, I'm not that lazy, right? I'm just saying, there's certain times where you're like, I shouldn't be fucking stuck in traffic more than I fucking watch the game. Like, I saw 7 innings. I am on my fucking eighth inning of waiting to get the fuck out of here. Sometimes traffic is shit, bro. So you're like, you know what? Fuck all this. I don't want to fucking be here. I have never gone to a Laker game where I felt parking was shit. Like, nope. I walk here, walk there, we're out. right? You know what I mean? Parking in a fucking stadium is like, even though they have figured it out in the best way, like it's either that way or this way. You can't say, "Oh, I gotta go that." No, now you have to go around the fucking clock. You can't fuck somebody else's traffic or somebody else's, you know what I mean, passage, just because you think you're gonna go that way. No, you either go this way or you go that way. They both lead to the fucking five freeway. You're either going south or north. They both lead you to the same fucking freeway. Five south, five north. That's how fucking easy that stadium is. But for some fucking reason, people think I need to go that way because five north is that. You can also reach five south or five north this way. No, but I'm going there. You can also reach the. So there's always these fucking guys saying, yes, you can reach both freeways. It wraps around. That is a bad song. It's a badass song. Don't hurt me no more. Hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Come on, give me all the fucking phone, bitch. Give me all the phone. Give it to me. Who the fuck is this anyway? David Guetta and Marie. Never heard of this. Never heard of Anne Marie. I don't know who the fuck that is. So, going back to the original conversation where I said I made this much. This year, I will be making three times as much as I did for the past 3 years. So, what are we doing? See, we're doing everything correctly. We're doing everything the same. And I have to give it to that one follower who always gives, right? Keith. Keith on every fucking platform goes out of his way and donates, donates, and donates. He's the guy that does it, brother. If it wasn't for Keith, then I wouldn't be. I wouldn't tell you, bro. We have made three times the amount of money this year. If it wasn't for Keith, right? I'm doing the same fucking thing. No, I have a different fucking follower now, right? And I'm not saying you guys are lacking. No, I don't care about that. But this guy takes the fucking spotlight. All I can say is, hey Keith, my hat to you, bro. If it wasn't for you donating, I mean, I'd still drink. I would still be, I would still be drinking the same, but I'm pretty sure I would be drinking a different beer. But since you told me, hey, PBR is a shit, we've been doing PBR, brother, because you've been donating this. Has it changed me? No. Has it made me better? Absolutely, always. Good is better, better is good. Whichever way we're going, we're moving forward. We're not going backwards, right? Can I say, hey, bro, can you stop fucking donating? I don't want to fucking drink PBR anymore, brother. If you donate, I will drink your beer. That's what you wanted me to drink, right? PBR. I'm like, dude, I'm all for it. Fuck it. Oh, what? I mean, that was yesterday. I mean, that was yesterday. Yeah, we drank the fucking PBRs yesterday. We annihilated those motherfuckers. The fasting, the fasting is where it's getting me. Right? Less food, more alcohol. You're like, holy shit! I only drank 3 beers. Why the fuck am I high? You haven't had anything to eat. Yesterday I went jogging, right? And I kind of felt my inner thigh kind of stretching. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta start stretching before I even go to my soccer game on Tuesday, right? Just today. I'm telling you, I stretched so fucking well that the pain became so fucking vivid. Like I'm like, oh, it's not stretching, but it's hurting. I'm like, okay, that's a good sign. It's hurting, but it's not right. It's not pulling against the fucking, so it's not burning. I'm like, oh shit, that is fucking pretty good. I like this. At 3:30 this afternoon, it started to get cloudy and it hailed in some places. Right here, it just sprinkled. No, it was 4 o'clock, and I'm like, motherfucker, I was about to go fucking jog. I'm like, no, this fucking thing can't be happening. It's my 24th day without stopping. Like, what the? No. So I'm like, you know what? Stretch, 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 stretch. So I keep doing different movements to see where the pain level is, and I'm like, I'm at a pain level where I think I can jog. Yo, Keith in the fucking house. Speaking of the fucking devil, so guess what? I stretched my muscle enough where I'm like, you know what? It's 5:30. I gotta go jogging. I don't give a fuck. Oh no, it's 6:30. My friends didn't fucking call me because it was raining, right? I'm not gonna go jog. I'm not gonna go play soccer on a grass field that was recently wet because I don't have cleats. Guess what? I'm gonna spend most of the game on the fucking floor with my tennis shoes. So I said, you know what? Texted my friend. I was like, hey bro, so are you guys still running? Are you guys still doing the fucking game? Never texted me. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm I went jogging at 6:30 p.m. because sunset was 8 o'clock, right? I'm like, fuck it. I'm going jogging. So I did my 4 miles. Texted the guy. I'm like, you know, fuck you assholes. You guys never texted me if you're playing or not. The guy says, hey bro, I'm still at work. Sorry, I didn't respond. You know, like, LOL. It rained here, and it rained pretty like I don't know. It's like it poured for like 7 minutes, and then it stopped. So it was like a transitioning rain cloud, right? It just kept traveling. It got us wet for a second. Then I'm like, no, I need to go. Fuck. Oh, it's gone. No fucking way. It was gone. It was like it went. That it was going. I looked over and I'm like, none of them are coming this way. There's nothing here. So I went and jogged. Now I did my full stretching, which I should be doing on a daily basis. But today's stretching, I even felt like comfortable to run a little faster. I'm like, Ooh, yeah, we did good, man. I don't know about you. It's 10:30. Yeah, we gotta go eat something. We ate something light before we got here, but now we gotta go eat something so we can say au revoir, arrivederci, buonasera, good night. You know, I've been trying to use these fucking razors, and I still can't. Maybe these work better than I don't know. Nobody shaves, just dry. Have you noticed that nobody shaves dry? But for some fucking reason, I have these. I have these razors that I. It's not the same thing as the twin blade. Look, twin blade is this. When you do the twin blade, it's not the same. The twin blade, you can feel it when you're shaved. It is so fucking delicious. I can do the twin blade all day, every day. Like I'm going to work without even looking. I already know. But of course, it keeps the beard pieces inside the cartridge. If I were to shake it, yeah, I don't want to shake that. And it gives you a better. Nobody shaves dry anymore, right? I mean, has anybody shaved? Is it just me? It's just me with my fucking baby skin. My baby. Woo, my baby. What is that song? Alfava sang to Darla. You're my baby, my baby. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I have drank enough beers. Ho, 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 ho. I shave dry sometimes when I'm in a hurry. I'm never in a hurry, but I always shave dry. I'm never in a hurry, bro. I'm like, you know what? This shit doesn't fucking need shampoo, soothing, or whatever the fuck it is. I do it like a real man should. Like, bye. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go eat something before I go to sleep. Thank you for being here. Hasta la vista, baby.